Here's the thing, from this side, everything looks fine. Until you get back here and realize that the PTO is definitely not where it's supposed to be.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we're going to be taking a look at the front lifter mod from Pepe978 and try to make it do some things that maybe it's meant to do, or maybe some things that it really shouldn't be doing. And I'm going to show you how you can use some of these to your advantage and hopefully help to get the creative juices flowing. I make all kinds of videos for Farming Simulator, from Let's Plays, mod reviews, and even wild out there videos like this one. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you do so. That way you never miss any daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, let's take a look at the front lifter mod from Pepe978. Firstly, this can be found once downloaded in the Tools and Miscellaneous category, and just scroll through until you find it right here, the front lifter. You got a couple different color options from, black and yellow, orange, blue, green, and red even. Unfortunately, there's not any base colors, I guess is the word to use here. It is pretty cheap, so it's only 2,500 bucks. What it does at the end of the day is it turns a trailer hitch, like that, into a 3-point with a PTO. Now, there also is a pin hitch on here as well. However, I've been unable to get that to work on anything, so heads up there. This is meant to go on tractors. Like, if we go in our small tractors and we go through, we find something that doesn't have a front 3-point, like the Massey Ferguson 3700L or AL. This doesn't have a front 3-point on here. Therefore, we could use that front lifter to do that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. In this case, I've gone for a red one just so you guys can actually see kind of what's going on here. So we'll turn on our tractor and we'll back up and we'll pull forward right onto it, and it'll tell us load it up, and there you go. Of course, it's not a perfect fit on every tractor, but the good thing is it works 99% of the time, or looks pretty good. And this is kind of what it's for. Well, you guys know me, and I can't just leave stuff sitting. And I started thinking, I was playing on Xbox, I was like, man, I really wish this lime spreader had a higher capacity, or I could do a wider working width, not having to be held back from one to the other. Well, what I did was I took the front lifter here, hooked up the fertilizer spreader that will do lime and solid fertilizer at 42 meters, and then put it behind this Velger trailer, giving me a higher capacity and all the good stuff. Oh, I am throwing stuff. We should probably turn that off. Don't tell Mom I'm Superman. So here we go. We've got this 9,000 liters of lime, and should it work? Should it not work? I'm happy that it does, and I'll show you exactly how it's all done. So you can see right there, there is a bit of a problem sometimes with attaching it and detaching it. For example, right here, yeah, my trailer's not that happy that I'm around. So just heads up, you might get stuck kind of like this. So yeah, there's just a whole lot of fun stuff that happens when you start to get involved with this front lifter. So once you put it on, you might have to sell it to get it off. But nonetheless, we got lime. Here's 9,000 liters of it. And I'm just going to turn on this lime spreader. And now I've got full capacity from the trailer and from the lime spreader itself. So as we go through, you see the lime is going to go all the way down, and now I'm using the lime from the trailer. So the fertilizer spreader is totally empty, and I'm using all of the lime that's in the trailer right now in this fertilizer spreader. How cool is that? This will work with tons of the trailers that we've got in game. This is just the one that I grabbed for this demonstration. However, you can use a lot of them. Just make sure it's got a trailer hitch on the back and you're good to go. For example, this is the version I've been using. I don't think the Crampy's got a trailer hitch on the back. Nah, no trailer hitch there. I know the Kloss does because I'm using this on my playthrough on Xbox. So that's got one. I don't think we've got one on the Demcoat. No, I know all of the Brantners do, so that's nice. So we can go with that. All of the Rudolph trailers do, so we know that for a fact as well. I don't think this one does. Nope, it does. Yep, so there is a trailer hitch back there. So just go through and kind of pick the ones out that you like. That doesn't have one. I think this does. Oh, does not. So again, just pick what you like and you're good to go. As long as it's got a trailer hitch on the back, you are good to go. Most people would say, well, I'm just going to pick the biggest one, but that's not it right there. So just go through. I'm sure you'll find something that works great for you, but that's just one case. Over here, you've got a New Holland telehandler, or any telehandler. It's got a rear hitch on it, throw the front lifter on it. Now you could use this around the field moving things with 3-point, or maybe even getting a couple things done like mowing and then fertilizer spreading right on the back side of that. Here, this is a 12-meter mower. So what I've done is I've set the sprayer to 12 meters. So whenever I go through and mow something, however I may do that, let's see if we can show any of this here. I'm not sure this is going to work at all. Yeah, this is not going to work. There's nothing around here to mow. But what I could do, you know, I've got my mower set up. All I got to do is lower it down. It really does not want to lower. There we go. So we've got that down. I got my 12 meter working with for the mower, and I've got 12 meter working with on the sprayer, so I could mow and fertilize spread at the end of that if I wanted to. Or how about this? This is one of my favorites, the man truck. It's got trailer hitches on the front and the back, right? So just put one of these on there. You can even put one on the back as well. One thing, you really don't need to put anything back here. I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a PTO and 2 different hitch styles on the back of the man truck. You could use this as a tractor as long as you don't need the 3-point. This is another one that I did. I don't really know what I was doing here, but this K-brand fertilizer spreader has the option for a trailer hitch, and for some reason this worked. So maybe you can come through with a something 3-point, and you get your 42 meter spread with the K-brand spreader and a 42 meter. I don't know, but I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Honestly, at the end of the day, this right here is probably the best case solution. This is what I found actually works super well, and it's probably going to help the majority amount of the players. One thing you may be saying to yourself, well, why would I use this? We've already got a massive spreader in the game. And you're absolutely right, we do. And it'll hold up to 18,000 liters. Well, this combination right here, only about 9,000. It's almost out too, that's great. I'll go ahead and turn that off. So if we go into fertilizer spreaders, yes, the Breedle right here, put your extension on, 18,950 liter capacity. It will do fertilizer and it will do lime as well. And we put the discs on here. Problem is, that's only an 18 meter spread on lime. And I think it's like 40 to 18, 36, something like that for fertilizer. It's doubles it, I think. So solid fertilizer, I mean, this is a pretty good option for solid fertilizer. But for lime, if you want to get a lot done, this is kind of the option to go with here. Go with a high capacity, go with a trailer that you don't have to have a bunch of weight on the tractor, so like a tandem axle trailer or something like that, and run your lime. You could run all day with this, and you got a big spread for something really cool. This Kverneland spreader right here, I believe this is MeFUFS made this. This is a really cool fertilizer spreader, and I love it for this simple reason, where you could pull this thing around. Like I said, you could do this. Heck, you could put 3 or 4 of these trailers together and then put your fertilizer spreader on the very back, and it'll still work. It'll use the capacity from all those trailers. This is kind of a way to trick the game into thinking that the capacity is higher. This did work in Farm Sim 17, and it worked in Farm Sim 19 as well. We were a little bit concerned that it would not be working in Farm Sim 22, but I can confirm it works just fine. And look, the lime's going down. We only got about 300 liters left. We may as well run through it. And there you go. It's totally empty. If I go in here and fill this trailer up with, well, this is not going to work, but I'll show you. So I've got wheat right here. And obviously, the trailer, you can't spread wheat. So make sure you're at least putting something in the trailer that can be used. For example, here, I got some solid fertilizer. Check this out. it's now putting down solid fertilizer on there. And this is a pretty overpowered, ridiculous way of doing solid fertilizer. You really don't go through a whole lot of this. I don't know. Tell me what you think. How are your creative juices flowing? Tell me something. Couple things to note. So number one, it will work on combine harvesters because we do have that trailer hitch in the very, very back. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's right here. You do have that on the combine harvesters, but it doesn't really do it. I mean, it works fine. It puts the PTO on there for you, but it really doesn't kind of do anything. Like I said, it'll work on here. So you do have, you know, the option to do stuff there. If you've got trailer hitches on stuff like this, which we do, you could put a 3-point on the back of one of these. I don't know what you would do with it, but that's for you, not for me. Telehandlers and front loaders are a great place to put those on there. And then forage harvesters. One thing that's really cool is you could throw that hitch back here, and now you've got a 3-point on the back of your forage harvester. Again, I don't know why you would need to do that, but that's between you and your gameplay, not to do with me. I'm just wanting to help get your creative juices flowing. Let you guys play Farm Sim a little bit more cheaty, using things like this to your advantage to maybe make the gameplay a little bit easier. Maybe it's a little bit more fun. Maybe you're just solving an issue that you had. Like for me, I wanted lime to spread at 42 meters with a high capacity and do it with a low powered tractor. And it did it. This was perfect. So jump down in the comment section and let me know how you are going to use this to change your gameplay. Or if you think this whole thing is just a bad idea and it's too cheaty, hey, let me know there as well. But between now and then, that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. That helps me out a lot and lets me know that you enjoyed the video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Again, that helps me know that you guys like what I'm doing and you want to see more of it. Also, join the DjGoHam fam if you feel like doing any type of sport. We use things for giveaways and do all kinds of crazy fun stuff, so it's a good way to help support the channel there. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. Peace.